What's up, movie fans? I'm the Master of Movies, Clay from the Hills Maniacs, and today I'm going to be bringing you another part of my updated DVD and Blu-ray collection. So, I just went to Walmart and a collectibles store and a couple other places yesterday and picked up a couple of movies. That's what this stack is right here. So we'll show these ones first just because they're the most recent. And then I also have some other ones over here that I wanted to show that I haven't shown yet since the last one of these I did. So I just figured I'd do them all together. But I'll start with these ones. So the first one I bought was the complete Sherlock series on DVD. I got this at Walmart. It was pretty cheap too for an entire series, but it's got Sherlock season 1, season 2, and then season 3, which doesn't say season 3 on the side, which is weird. Then season 4, and then The Abominable Bride, which was a like special that they did. So there's that I got from Walmart. This next one is 8 Below. I bought this just because it was like $4 and it's a Disney movie. It's about, I guess, friendships between sled dogs and their guide. And the guide is played by Paul Walker from Fast and Furious, who passed away in a car accident. I think while filming one of the Fast and Furious movies or something, or when he was done filming or whatever. But so I got this just because it was a Disney movie and it was cheap. This next one is United 93. This is, I guess it's a story about United Airlines Flight 93, which crashed not too far from where I live on 9/11. And I guess this is the story of the people on the plane and the plane itself, and what happened during the tragic events of 9/11. I don't know if it's a documentary or if it's just a film that was made to honor Flight 93, but I think it would be neat to see this story on screen rather than just hearing the story itself, because then you could picture what it was like being there. The next one I got is Paranorman. I've heard mixed reviews on this, and this is from the makers of Coraline, so I figured it would be kind of cool to see. But I haven't watched this. I just bought it yesterday, like I said. But it was not $9.99. It was like $4 at that collectible store. I think all the movies there were $4. This next one I got at Walmart in the $5 bin, I believe. It's The Minute You Wake Up Dead. It has Cole Hauser, Jamie Alexander, and Morgan Freeman. So these two end up together, and a murder happens, and Morgan Freeman is the sheriff, I guess, or the cop that has to solve the mystery. So it sounded kind of cool. I haven't heard anything about it really, so let me know if you've seen it, what you thought of it. This next one is The Office, the complete first series. This is the UK version of The Office with Ricky Gervais, Martin Freeman, Mackenzie Crook, Lucy Davis, and then guest stars by other people as well. So I just kind of I've never seen the American version of The Office or the British version of The Office, but I just figured, what the heck? It was $4, might as well. Another one that was there at the collectible store was Hide and Seek. Robert De Niro is in this, and Dakota Fanning. It's supposed to be like a horror movie, I guess. Sounded interesting, so I picked it up, and again, $4. So next is Training Day. I've heard good things about this with Denzel Washington. I haven't seen this ever, and I just got it yesterday, so I'll have to watch that sometime. Next is Maleficent, and I just got this for the Disney collection, just to make it part of the collection. I don't really care about Maleficent. I've seen parts of it, but was never really into it that much. The next two I have are Blu-rays, and this one I've been trying to get for a while, and I guess I could have bought it online. I just never got around to doing it. And then I found it in the collectible store, so I picked it up, and that's Donnie Darko. I've heard mixed things on this, but I really wanted to get it and just to watch it and just to see what it was like. So I finally picked it up for $4, and I figured, what the heck, and it's on Blu-ray, so that's kind of cool. And then this last one I got is War Horse, from Steven Spielberg. It's according to the back of it and stuff from different critics and stuff, people say it's fun. It just looked kind of cool, so I picked it up, and it was only $4 again. So I picked that one up, and then these next two I got weren't yesterday, but they were also more recent than the other ones. So that's Insidious Chapter 2, which I got at Walmart, and Scream 6, which is finally out on DVD to complete the Scream collection. So I did see this. It was kind of disappointing to me, I think. I was hoping for something different, and I feel like they just kind of repeated a lot of the main things. It wasn't a bad movie. There's a lot of bringing back the originals for this one again, other than Dewey, obviously, and Sidney wasn't in it, so it was kind of weird not having Sidney Prescott in a Scream movie, but it is what it is, I guess, and I didn't mind it overall, but I just don't think it was my favorite of the Scream franchise. So we'll move into the second part of this then, which is the rest of them, which are older ones I've gotten, but still more recent since the last one of these I did. So I guess we'll start with the Blu-rays right here and then go into the DVDs. There's a lot to go through, so bear with me if it takes a while. Some of these I haven't seen, I'll just say that now. And a lot of them, well, the majority of them I probably haven't seen, but we'll go through them. So I have Winter's Tale. This has Colin Farrell and Russell Crowe. Sounded interesting, picked it up. It was real cheap, so I picked that one up, but I haven't watched that one. Another one that was real cheap, starring Channing Tatum, is The Eagle. This sounded kind of cool. About, what is it? A Roman soldier, played by Channing Tatum. So that one sounded kind of fun. Haven't seen that one either. This one I did want to see in theaters, and we just never got around to it. And it is from M. Night Shyamalan. It's Knock at the Cabin. I'm a fan of the other ones of M. Night Shyamalan's movies that I've seen with the East Rail 177 trilogy. Split, Unbreakable, and Glass, or Unbreakable, Split, and Glass in that order. So I kind of wanted to see this, and then it just never really got around to it. But let me know if you saw this, what you thought of it. But I know it had different reviews, so I don't know. This next one is, I believe it's Into the Storm, yeah, but it's in Spanish, so it's En el Tornado. This one was at Dollar Tree, and it was $1.25, and they have all these different Spanish ones, so I just pick up other copies of those when they're in Spanish. I don't know why, it's just something cool, I think, to see. Next is The Hateful Eight, which I haven't seen. I know a lot of people like this movie. A good cast in this movie: Kurt Russell, Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Dern, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Channing Tatum, Jennifer Jason Leigh. So a lot of good cast in this movie. I just haven't watched this yet, and it's got this cool slipcover on it. It's like a wanted poster, which I think kind of looks cool. This next one is BFG. I got this again just because it's a Disney movie, and I'm trying to collect all the Disney movies, but haven't seen it. Don't know if I ever will. Another one I wanted to see in theaters and didn't was 65, starring Adam Driver. Basically, humans discover Earth instead of already being here, and this happened 65 million years ago. and he basically has to face off against like dinosaurs and all the creatures that would have been around back then. It looked kind of cool, and I wish I would have got to see it, but I didn't yet, so I'll have to watch that one. Let me know your thoughts on that if you saw it. This one I did watch. We watched this on Peacock or something, and that is Avatar: The Way of Water, because I watched it before it came out on DVD. Didn't see it in theaters though. I think I like the original better, but still not a bad movie. But the original I think is gonna be my favorite. This one I did see in theaters. John Wick Chapter 4. It was a good movie. There were parts of it that were, I think, for me, kind of confusing or convenient, and it just didn't seem like it should have been able to play out the way it did. But still a good movie. And spoiler alert, I don't think John Wick is dead. I really don't. So I think we'll see another John Wick movie at some point, and this has Johnny Yen, Bill Skarsgård, Lawrence Fishburne comes back, Ian McShane comes back, and this was Lance Reddick's last performance as, is it Charon, Charon, I think, or Sharon, or however you say it, because he unfortunately passed away before this movie was released in theaters. So rest in peace, Lance Reddick. Good movie though, but I don't think it's my favorite of the John Wick franchise. But still a good movie. This one I also saw in theaters. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I've never been a fan of Ant-Man movies. I just haven't. And this one was it was all over the place. I think for me, it wasn't. In my opinion, it wasn't that good of a movie. Still better than Captain Marvel, in my opinion, but not my favorite. Next is Life. This is a documentary by BBC Earth, narrated by David Attenborough. This is one that I wanted to review for Earth Day and stuff, and have as part of my comparison video, but I didn't have it yet, so I didn't get to do that. I need to watch this because this is one that I've wanted to get and just haven't. I love all these nature documentaries and stuff. And speaking of those, this is Nature's Most Amazing Events, which I believe is also narrated by David Attenborough. It is another one of these documentaries that I haven't seen yet. I didn't even hear about this. I didn't remember knowing about this until I saw it when I was buying this one, so I figured I'd grab them both online while I saw them. But I need to check those two out too. This next one is The Domestics. I don't know much about it. I got it at Dollar Tree, so I picked it up. Next is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, starring Dick Van Dyke. I just got it because it was cheap, so I just picked it up. I haven't watched it. This next one, really exciting for me. Pokemon Season 1, Indigo League. I loved Pokemon, growing up, and I kind of fell out of it with the newer stuff. But who knows, maybe this will get me back into Pokemon, and I got the complete Season 1, at least, of Pokemon right there, so that's kind of cool. I'll need to check that out again. This next one is Terminator Salvation. I just bought this to be part of the Terminator movies. I've only seen the first Terminator. I don't care about the other ones. Body of Lies and Three Kings. I just picked this up because it was a 2-pack. And I already had Three Kings from my George Clooney collection, but I just picked it up again, so I have 2 copies of that one. This next one is Nightcrawler, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Heard good things about this, wanted to check this one out, and I finally got it on Blu-ray, so I'll have to watch that one. Next is basically, it's another copy of Life, this one that I showed earlier, but it was at Dollar Tree again, so it's in a different language. So I have 2 copies of this, but one's in a different language. And then I guess that's it for Blu-rays, so we'll move on to the DVDs. This is a 3-pack of King Kong movies that was at Dollar Tree. So it's King Kong, the 2005 Peter Jackson one, and then you have King Kong vs. Godzilla from 1963, and King Kong Escapes from 1968. So that was kind of cool to see. So I picked that one up. This next one is another movie that I wanted to see. Well, not in theaters, but I've wanted to watch because I heard good things about it, and it won Best Picture in 1993? 93? Yes, I believe. And that's Schindler's List. Liam Neeson's in it. Ralph Fiennes, Ben Kingsley. I've wanted to watch this one because it's about like the Nazis and the Holocaust and stuff, and I heard it was a good movie. It won Best Picture. So if you want to see a review of that for my Best Picture Oscar nomination winners review thing, just let me know. I can do a review of that. I'll watch it and review it. The next one is In Old Caliente. This was Roy Rogers. This was cheap, so I picked that one up. I thought it would be cool. It's like an old Western. AE Apocalypse Earth. It was, at Dollar Tree. I got it for cheap. It's like one of those Earth invasion things, so it sounded kind of fun. I picked it up. The Rising Hawk, Battle for the Carpathians. Robert Patrick's in this. Sounded kind of fun. Thought I'd pick it up and check it out, but haven't seen it yet. Next is Dinosaur Hotel: The Next Level. This was like $5 at Walmart. It just sounded fun. They're trapped in a hotel. Literally, each level has different dinosaurs on it, and they have to escape. That's pretty much the gist of it. It sounded fun. So next is Pokemon Forever. I got this at a yard sale. Just picked it up because it was Pokemon. The Whale. Brendan Fraser won for Best Actor in a lead role for his role in The Whale. I heard good things about this. I need to check it out. Directed by Darren Aronofsky. Haven't seen it yet, but definitely should. I believe it was also nominated for Best Picture, but Brendan Fraser, like I said, won for Best Actor. And then I have Legend of Gattaca? Gattaca? I don't know how you say that. This is a samurai warrior type of thing. It just looked kind of cool, so I picked it up, but I haven't seen that one. Next is the Roger Moore James Bond Collection, Volume 2, I guess. This has Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, and A View to Kill. I already had a copy of Octopussy, but I just picked this up to get the rest of the Roger Moore, well, not the rest of them, but some more of the Roger Moore ones that I didn't have. This was at Dollar Tree. It's Nostalgia, Ellen Burstyn, Kathleen Keener, and John Hamm. Sounded neat. Picked it up, and again, it was at Dollar Tree, so it was cheap. This one I also got at a yard sale. It's High Noon, starring Tom Skerritt. It's an old Western one, but again, it was only $1, so it sounded kind of cool. Picked it up. This next one's another one of those shark movies. I say another one. I haven't shown any yet, but I have a lot of these cheesy shark movies, and this is Shark Waters. Another shark attack movie, which I guess is great to talk about. So maybe I'll watch this and review it for this week, since this week is Shark Week. So happy Shark Week to those of you that watch it. But there's a shark movie for you in this collection. Look at that. Next is The Summoning, which I got from Dollar Tree. I don't know. This is a horror movie also. I don't know much about that. Next is The Brink. Sounded cool, looked interesting, picked that one up, but haven't seen it yet. The True Grit original and remake set. So the original obviously with John Wayne, and then the remake with Josh Brolin and Jeff Bridges as Rooster Cogburn, and I think Matt Damon's in the remake also. But I haven't seen either one of these. I believe John Wayne won an Oscar for this, for his performance as Rooster Cogburn. Yeah, he did. So I haven't seen either one of those though. I know True Grit's one of those movies that like you should probably watch at some point in your life. And I guess I missed a Blu-ray. Forgot I had this the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Heard good things about this, and probably be watching this soon. And we can review it if you'd like, just to show a review of it. But I heard good things about it. I just haven't seen it yet. Cerebrum. Again, another one that was from Dollar Tree, and it sounded cool. They do things to people's brains and try to manipulate different situations and things. So, sounded kind of cool. Next is Greystone Park. It says inspired by true events. I don't know if it is or not. I guess in October of 2009, the filmmakers broke into the abandoned psychiatric hospital known as Greystone Park, infamous for its use of electric shock and lobotomies to treat mental illness. According to the urban legend, anyone who dared to enter the haunted institution would go insane. Once inside, the filmmakers quickly discovered they are not alone, encountering escaped patients, ghosts, and demonic shadows. They descend into a terrifying realm of fear, paranoia, and madness. This is the record of their harrowing experience. It's a horror movie, basically, and I don't know much about it, so I guess I'll probably have to watch it sometime. Maybe review that for Halloween week this year, who knows. Next is Desperate Riders. I got this at Walmart in the $5 bin. I don't know, another Western movie. I'm kind of into those, like, Western movies. And Trace Adkins is in it, Tom Berenger, so sounded cool. Picked that one up. This was at Dollar Tree. Legend of the Naga Pearls, another one. Sounded kind of interesting. Figured I'd pick it up and watch it. Probably won't watch it if you know me. Andromeda, another one of those like Earth invasion type of movies. Well, sorry, it's not Earth invasion. It's the invasion of a new world, because it says the fight for a new world at the bottom. But sounded kind of cool. Picked it up. I haven't seen it. Told you a lot of these I haven't seen yet. The League of Super Pets, DC's The League of Super Pets. Heard good things about this. Great voice cast. It's got Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Kate McKinnon, John Krasinski, Natasha Lyonne, Diego Luna, Thomas Middleditch, Ben Schwartz, and Keanu Reeves. So that's kind of cool. And they're the pets of superheroes, so they naturally have superhero powers too. Because I know my dog had all the same stuff that I have. Next, I got this at Dollar Tree. Doctor Who, The Husbands of River Song. I guess this was just like one movie or episode or something with Peter Capaldi as Doctor Who. I haven't seen any of the Doctor Who stuff, but I picked that up. Maybe I'll watch it. Who knows? And then this last one is a set of 4 movies. It's the greatest sports films of all time collection. So it has Rocky, Raging Bull, Bull Durham, and Hoosiers. None of which I've seen. Rocky is a Best Picture winner, so I might review that sometime. Maybe. And the other 3 I haven't seen, but I picked it up mostly for the other 3 because I already have Rocky. But I just figured it would be cool to have all of these. And it was kind of cheap, too, for a set like this. So I picked that up while I was there. So anyways, guys, there you go. That's it for my updated DVD and Blu-ray collection video. I hope this wasn't too long, and I hope you could hear and see pretty much everything that I showed. If you have any suggestions on any movies of these that I showed that you would like to see reviewed, I can review anything. We might do a review of Super Mario Bros. If we watch it, or anything for Halloween Week, or even Shark Week if you want me to review Shark Waters or something for Shark Week. Or if you've seen any of these that I haven't seen, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of them, or if I should watch them or whatever. And just let me know what you guys thought of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching these. I know I always like watching people's DVD collections and stuff, and I figured it's easier to do this than to do a complete collection video all the time. So stay tuned for another one of these, because I'm sure there will be a lot more movies before the end of the year. So there might be 1 or 2 more of these types of movies or videos first. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for what else we got going on this channel. And remember, leave the scumbaggery at home, and I'll see you guys in the next one.